Better ABL level 70. Check this out. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through Better ABL, and it's the first update ever, that main update actually we took in the previous update, the middle month. Again, 2 tier 4s, Madeline, and one more that it was Mystique, back to back, you know, Madeline and Mystique, and now we're getting Gladiator and Better ABL in this update. So previously, in the previous video, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. I showcase Gladiator, and I show you what he's able to do on ABL, ABX, and World Boss Legend, and we're gonna go through exactly the same with Better ABL, but I add also an extra GBR that I felt like Gladiator was kind of bad for it, but Better ABL signs there too. So let's go and see if he is just a support, because he is no doubt you know, a uniform that you should purchase for ABL. You know, it's the first support in the game for Alien Hero Male, and his tag is really rare, you know, having a passive ability that give you, oh, it's actually on the uniform, yeah, so you have to go through the uniform. So no doubt, you know, Gladiator, you have to have the quest. It's there is some doubt buying the uniform or not, but Better ABL, no doubt, deserve to buy his uniform. He's free to play. You don't need to have to say anything special. Just start the quest, the epic quest, and you don't even have to get the premium thing like you do with Gladiator, you know. So yeah, why not having an extra support, that having double support and leadership for some characters that you can imagine, you know. You can use him with Jin, you can use him with Ghost Rider, and with Ghost Rider, the tags they have fits together super cool, and the fact that they swapped his tags also made him super useful to use Robbie Reyes with him, and of course leadership to use Fox. He already had that. He took the Annihilators, and also he took the Team Up Collection tag of Guardians of the Galaxy. So let's go and see, let's count the value, let's compare the characters, and let's see what we should build next, you know. For tier 4, of course, I'm not sure yet. No one has the characters tier 4 yet. There's not a lot of videos online. I haven't played myself with tier 4s of both of the characters. So yeah, let's go and figure out the value of the character outside the tags and the numbers you can see here. But before we go through the gameplay, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can get all the awesome content we're dropping, from shorts, live streams, community posts, videos, everything daily. And yeah, let's go and see. Let's start from the same things that I actually test Gladiator in the previous video, and let's see what he's able to do. But before we go through that, also let's go and see his rotation. In numbers, pretty much his rotation, it's 4, delay cancel into 3rd skill, and cancel into his 5th skill. His 5th skill got a proc, and his 5th skill is where he has the sword that the twin light sword that they told us that he has. It's only actually in this skill, and you can see there is a huge blue sword popping out and doing all this stuff. This skill, you need to let it play until the end. The 4th skill from the other side, it's also really cool, but you have to let the 4th skill until the moment he's going close. You see there, the character starts doing something, and the moment he goes close to the enemy, you can cancel the 4th skill. So you're starting with your 4th skill, canceling into your 3rd skill, immediately cancel, and after you play your 5th skill. In my opinion, the better way to use the character, it's not how the previous skill told you, and the skill preview actually told you to go through the awaken skill and let it and cancel it really fast. But the point is, if you cancel it before you smash your hammer with Thor. In that moment here, as you can see, this moment when they, they smash their weapons, it's the moment that you can actually cancel the skill. So you're going into first fourth skill, let it play until this moment, and go into 3, cancel into the 5th skill, let the 5th skill play, and after cast your awaken skill. You're doing that because he's kind of weird, so you have to delay your 4th skill. If you delay your 4th skill, your 3rd skill and your 5th skill has difference in between, the cooldown of the 4th with the 5th, there's gonna be a difference. So in between, until the procs, the procs are lined and the skills are full, you can use your awaken skill between the rotations and wait in the awaken skill for a couple of seconds until you have your 5th ready. So yeah, it's kind of annoying telling all this info in the previous skill, so let's go into the gameplay. Let's start actually from the GBR, and GBR it's easier because there's not a lot of effects. You can see the 5th skill here. I charged through the boss with the 4th skill, I went close to him, I used my 3rd skill into my 5th skill, let my 5th skill place. After I did my awaken, let my awaken place, and went through 4, delay cancel, 3, cancel 5 again. The 5th skill you're letting in until the end, as I told you, and you can see here with 2 rotations, one of them awaken, I was able to pull out 50 bars of boss here, of Surtur, actually from Dormammu. And yeah, here took me 2 more normal rotations to go through these 30 bars. Feels like super easy to do with him. As you can see here, I'm getting advantage of Robbie Reyes support because I have the flame tag now, and Fox because I have the leadership tag now. These 2 supports are really good, and if you have stacked, fire resist on your cards, helps a lot having Robbie Reyes artifact. If you don't have Robbie Reyes artifact, he's not that worthy to have him as a support for Better ABL or Ghost Rider. Now Ghost Rider and Robbie Reyes, actually Ghost Rider and Better ABL are the 2 characters that are important, and having the flame tag ability and both getting also resist and all this stuff from the team up collection and the extra peers. So yeah, both of them taking advantage of Robbie Reyes and both of them taking advantage of the flame tag and the team up collection. So he looks like Ghost Rider also, because he's a male universal. You have to compare him with Ghost Rider also for the Universal Day of ABX and Universal Day of ABL, but in my opinion, Ghost Rider feels like way more solid, and Ghost Rider at level 70, he was even better for ABL and ABX. But at the moment, we have what we have. I was really unlucky with his potentials. I don't have his potentials. It's like 80% yet, and I did try it, day 1, of course, before the reset and after the reset. So you can see here, took me 2 minutes and 16 seconds for a level 70 character to complete this stage, which is really easy, feels really easy. Let me show you the build. I forget to mention my build. As you can see, I'm 88 on potentials. I'm capped on every single stat, 67,000 energy attack and no Odin's Blessing. As you can see, it's really meh build. ISO set, no artifact, CTB of raids, normal CTB of raids, and his uniform, it's at rare, yet it's not real. I haven't invested a lot on him at the moment. I didn't have the opportunity, of course, with the potentials, but still, on my Gladiator, I had a mighty raids, but on him, I have a normal raids. And also, you have to consider that Better ABL, as it seems, it's going to be hard to be used with a proc. If you wanna cancel your 4th skill and do proc on your 5th skill, probably it's going to work, but as soon as possible, you're going to, play proper with his skills. He's gonna be hard to proc. Of course, you can cancel everything into your 5th skill and do the proc, but this is gonna make you lose some hits. Yeah, I haven't tried him a lot. I tried him a bit on my live stream the other day, but he was kind of meh with the proc. Of course, another CDP that you could use besides raids is the CDP of Judgment, but as you know, CDP of Judgment is kind of worst for ABL, and as he has the alien tag that make him, you know, kind of unique on the... Until now, actually, we had only Odin, Star-Lord, and Thor for this day, and Odin and Star-Lord was like the best of them. We had only 2 supports for Star-Lord and no supports at all for this stage, but now we have better ABL having his own support buff, and you know, all the data has changed. Star-Lord gets the team-up collection, better ABL gets the team-up collection, Gladiator just came and he feels really busted. Thor is going to get, Thor and Odin actually, they are going to get a boost on their score because you can use now better ABL as a support character. So we have to consider all this information and pull this out to see who is the best. My very next character I'm going to do, it's like one of between Gladiator, better ABL, Odin and Star-Lord. And yes, I'm probably gonna do a community post to ask me your opinion about my next tier 4 because I feel like, you know, I'm not sure, and I'm really wondering. As you can see here, I'm doing the thing I told you. I'm going through my 4th skill, delay cancelling to the 3rd skill, 5th skill, letting the 5th skill play, and after I'm going into the awaken skill. I have done 3.5 here after my, you know, first Odin's Might buff. You can actually, you want to have your awaken skill inside the Odin's Might buff, but for sure you can't, you know, push and have 3 rotations. Feels like the timing you have and with the delay you need to do, it's purely only 2 rotations, 1 normal and 1 with the awaken. So yeah, that's the main reason I feel like better ABL couldn't actually work for ABL and ABX, because for ABL and ABX you need characters that has tier 3 skills and you can charge them over and over, spam the skills and, you know, have more results, more skills, more tier 3 skills inside the Odin's Might. That gives a hell of an advantage for all the characters, and the only character that can do that also, even if he's awakened, it's Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus can stack, you know, multiple rotations inside the Odin's Might because you can reset his skills with the tier 4 skill. But better ABL because he has an awaken that it's specific and you need to delay. You can't push more rotations inside to the Odin's Force buff. So you can't really do a lot of damage inside this period of time, small period of time, you know. But you can see here, as I told you in the Gladiator run, with my Thor, I used to do 6.5 to 7.5 depending on my gameplay, of course. And look at this, at level 70 with bare minimum build, I can do 5.3. So there is no doubt that he is way better than Thor. As level 70, and my Thor tier 4 full Odin's Blessing Mighty Raids can do 6.5 to 7.5, so 5.3 here feels huge. And with my Gladiator I did 5.5. Both of the characters I haven't played yet so much, but still they feel really similar, and I was like shocked seeing that because in the start I started playing with better rebuild during my live stream. I couldn't pass 5 million. Here is an example of using him in the Universal Male Day. I managed to take 6.6 million using Ghost Panther as a support because he has now fire damage. So you can take advantage of Ghost Panther, and also you can use Robbie Reyes for this stage here. But I prefer to use Nova because with Nova you can actually do the snare cancelling. Better ABL doesn't have the snare effect, and he doesn't have the silence too, so you can't actually use him for the ABX day because in the ABX you can't swap in between the characters, you're getting the penalty. For ABL you can swap inside Nova, do the cancelling and swap again into better ABL. So the last thing I want to show you, it's the most impressive thing that better ABL was able to pull out. It's crazy impressive. And I'm telling you, I wasn't expecting that to be done. We're talking about a level 70 character going against World Boss Legend stage 65. Before level 80s, people wasn't able to pass through stage 50, only a few could pass through that. And you can see here now the power level on this character, Better ABL. He can go 15 stages, more than 50, and yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, but check out what he's doing. I actually used exactly the same rotation. To be honest, for World Boss Legend, you can start with the Awaken, so you can slap more Awaken inside the stage. But yeah, still, I prefer to do exactly the same rotation as World Boss Legend, because as you can see here, cause you have to delay the 4th skill and you have to delay the Awaken skill, they lined up if you start with your 4th skill first and after do your Awaken. This is an advice actually Massive Makir gave me into Discord about his rotation, and he's totally right. He worked way better for me too. Massive Makir, by the way, he managed to do with his better ABL at level 70 with brilliant raids 8 million on ABL. 8 million on ABL with a brilliant raids level 70, which is insane. It's level of Luna Snow damage and level of Loki damage when they were level 70 actually. But yeah, it's really confusing, you know. It's really confusing which one to build for ABL next. And it's the only day that I'm doing way less damage than the other days. I'm using my Thor, and Thor sucks as it seems. At least my Thor and my gameplay with Thor. But yeah, I want to do my next character, and I was like sure that I'm gonna do Gladiator, but after I'm playing with better ABL, and I know that he has more potentials from Gladiator because of the team up collection, and there is also Star-Lord, and I'm like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. And yes, you have the tier 4 discount that they dropped to us, which it's only for Star-Lord for this day. And I'm like, oh my god, do I want to take advantage of this shit and do Star-Lord, or should I go better ABL, or should I go Gladiator? I'm so confused, and if you guys thought that I'm gonna tell you what to do and help you for this problem, yeah, I tricked you. I don't know myself. I'm still thinking about it, and yeah, I would like to have your opinion on my community post. I'm gonna drop it after I drop this video probably. If you go into my community post, you can see there my dilemma, and yes, pretty much is that I already told Gladiator, Star-Lord, Odin, or better ABL. For sure, as I told you in the start, better ABL uniform gonna worth buying even if you keep him at level 70 or level 80. Just because his ads in the Alien Hero Male Day, actually the only support for the rest except Star-Lord. As you can see here, I'm at stage 65 and better ABL. Yeah, I did wrong here with the rotation. I started with my 3rd skill and went through my 4th skill later on, but I'm trying to fix it here, doing my Awaken and waiting a bit. You can see I am out of target with my skills from the purple attack, and it's 1 minute and 20 seconds and only 10 bars left, guys. Better raid build at level 70 with just a raid, bare minimum build. He's able to pull out stage 65 of Mephisto easy peasy. You can see here I have done my mistakes. And you know for sure also that CDB of Raid is supposed to be bad for World Boss Legend. A CDB of Judgment would be way better, or an Energy or Mighty Destruction for him, or even a proccing Obelisk with double fire damage. This could be fine. Yeah, you can see this is like super easy for anyone to complete. 30 seconds left with kind of mediocre, you know, gameplay. So yeah, better ABL still got it, bro. And it's like, it's the same because I was kind of sure that I'm gonna do better ABL. I used to love him. We had him when Null, World Boss Legend, came into the game. in the same time Epic Quest of Star-Lord came. So he was like the dude that pulling out a lot of damage for World Boss Legend and Danger Room Extreme. Back there, he was like OG, one of the OG one-shotters for Ebonimo, also for DRX with Moonstone. He was doing crazy damage. And it's the same that they keep exactly the same awaken skill that you have to delay. Actually, it's even worse. So now I feel like I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. And he looks fantastic, you know, with double sword, with this double axe actually. In Greece we call it Pelekis. It's like from Cretan ancient history. Minotaurs used to have this one, and feels like double, you know, double axe situation here. Feels really cool, you know. He's like an ancient Greek god or something. I really like him, and this is what the 300 movie had in their heads, you know, the Greek or the ancient Greek head piece. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, guys. Please help me. I hope I help you decide if you're gonna buy him. It's totally smash, not pass at all. He totally worth. Go for him, no doubt. But yeah, tier 4, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure for myself yet. See you into the next. Hope you enjoyed. Kisses in your faces.